Continuing on our topic of mail merges, in the previous lesson we created a recipient list, a list of people to receive our merged file, in this case a publication that is an announcement, announcing a grand opening. We want to send that to a list of people. We've created our list from scratch, and now what happens if we want to go back and make changes? So for example, we want to add people to the list, remove some people, or change information about existing people. Here's how we do that. And now, if you're jumping to this lesson, you didn't create an actual recipient list in the previous lesson, don't worry, because we're going to access a list that I created for you. So what we're going to do is go up to Tools. We're going to come down to Mailings and Catalogs. We're not going to create an address list. We're going to edit an existing address list. So when we click this little option, you can see there's the one we created in the previous lesson because we automatically go straight to the My Data Sources folder. But like I said, I've got one for you. So we're going to navigate to the Lesson 11 folder of your exercise file. So go ahead and find the Lesson 11 folder. And in there you're going to find Envelope Label List. Give that a click and click Open. So this is our Edit Data Source dialog box now. And you can see I've got more entries in here than what we did in the previous lesson. So let's say we want to change some information. For example, Diane Bender here has moved to Spruce Street. So we're going to come over here to the address section, just click, and we'll type in the new address. 25 Spruce Street. Now as I tab across, odds are that means it's going to change her zip code. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to put in 90210. There we go. Now if I clicked OK, my changes would be saved. But look at this, we can also create new entries or delete entries. If I click New Entry, right away it goes to the bottom of the list, so I can go in and start adding new people. Using my Tab key to move from field to field, I would fill this information in. Now, if I want to remove an entry, I've got a Delete Entry button. I just have to make sure that I've got the right entry. I can click in any one of these lines. I'm going to go to the bottom one that I started. When I see this blue shading, it means the entire entry is selected and I can click Delete Entry. Of course, when I click this button, I'll be prompted to confirm that I meant to do that. I click Yes, and it removes the entry. When I click OK, my changes will be saved. If I click Yes, of course I want to save my changes. And now I've got an updated recipient list. I'm ready to begin the mail merge, which is to mail out this particular announcement to those people on the list. Another option would be to do it electronically via email, but first we're going to look at the traditional way in the next lesson.